Okay, so we whipped up the pierogi dough in earlier, and now I've got one of the portions. If this is your first time making this pierogi dough, I suggest you make 3 portions out of the entire batch. Make 3 portions, then you're going to divide each portion in half. And for your first time, you want to divide each of these into 6. So you want to make the whole batch into 3 dozen pierogies. As you get better, you can make them thinner and it goes farther. So I will just quickly knock this into 3. So 3 little balls. You want to keep them under plastic wrap. Not plastic wrap, wax paper. Air is not your friend when working with these gluten-free doughs. So you can see I got a little ball of dough here. This is going to be for 1 pierogi. And you can see when I squish it, it kind of crumbles and falls apart. We definitely don't want that. So first thing you've got to do, clean hands are a must, of course, always. You're going to work this between the palms of your hands and just roll it. You'll feel it getting a little stickier. That's what you want. Doesn't take long. And then all of a sudden you can see I can play with it. It's not crumbling as much. It will a little. It cracks a bit, but not as bad. So this I can work with. So lay it, make a little ball, lay it down, kind of give yourself a flat little disc to start. Take your rolling pin, roll it out a few times. With these doughs, I find I never have to flour the surface. Too much flour makes it even crumblier. So you just want to do what you can to work with it. This tool is a godsend when it comes to these. Angle it, put some pressure, go under, cut it off the counter. So here you can see it's wider than long. So this time I'm going to scoop it this way, so I'm only rolling it the other direction. I really don't know why that's worked so well for me today, but it has. So I roll it out nice and thin, scoop it up, flip it over. You want to check, make sure there's no tears in the dough. I'm not happy with this shape yet, so we're going to do 1 more. If it takes 5, go ahead and do 5. Sometimes it works in 2. But in the end, you want a shape that it's like, you know what? Now I can see a pierogi in this. Again, you can see it's longer than wide, so I'm going to fold it this way, which is going to be how I place the filling in. So I roll the filling between the spoons, make kind of a little log, I guess. And then I lay it across. Keep the filling away from the edges. Filling against the edges is not your friend. It'll keep you from being able to seal the pierogi. Now the catch is very gently roll this side up and over. I tend to pinch, then I use my thumb, roll the pierogi right off the counter. Then carefully, you've got to seal these edges. So take your time, pinch as close to the edge as you can. Once you've kind of got it sealed, flip it around. Here I've got a tear in the dough. So I've got to work on fixing that. There we go. And then make sure that edge is sealed. Tears, or if the edge isn't sealed, you're going to have your filling floating in the pot when you boil them up. Definitely not your friend. So I'm happy with this one. I'll stack it over here with all the other ones. As you can see, I've been at this for a while. They're separated by sheets of wax paper. Don't let the pierogies touch each other. If you do this and freeze them like this, once they're frozen solid, you can throw them all in a Ziploc bag. They won't turn into one big glommy mess. That's it for now.